Lorazepam is used to treat many disorders, with the biggest one being anxiety. Here's a brief history on how lorazepam was discovered.
Lorazepam was first discovered by Leo Sternbach.
He discovered benzodiazepines, which is a family of drugs that lorazepam is a part of.
He stumbled upon this drug when he was researching about other compounds.
Gamma-aminobutyric acid, GABA, is a neurotransmitter, a chemical that nerves in the brain use to send signals to one another that reduces the activity of the nerves in the brain. Lorazepam's job is to enhance the effect of GABA in the brain to reduce activity.
This is a picture of the chemical structure and the chemical formula of lorazepam.
Pill, when taken orally, goes into your mouth and through esophagus reaches stomach, where the pill is digested by HCl in the stomach, and the acid chyme goes to small intestine, where it is absorbed by the villi, and then transported to liver using hepatic portal vein. In the liver, it is detoxified, and then the useful chemical goes into the heart, where it is pumped to the brain through carotid artery.
After it enters the brain, lorazepam enters the central nervous system, CNS, where it causes the neurotransmitter serotonin to release glutamate. The glutamic decarboxylase acid present in CNS turns glutamate into GABA. GABA then binds with its two receptors, which helps open up the ion channels. This causes the potassium ions to move out of the neuron and causes chloride ions to move into the neuron, which causes the neuron to be hyperpolarized and less likely to fire an action potential, which reduces nerve impulses in the brain. Reduced nerve impulses lead to a sedative and calming effect on the brain, which reduces anxiety. Lorazepam helps enhance the activity of GABA in the brain, which is why it helps reduce anxiety. During the process of reducing nerve impulses, negative feedback occurs when the actions of GABA are stopped by proteins called GABA transporters, which transport GABA to glial cells, where they are degraded by mitochondrial enzymes. This needs to happen because there needs to be a balance with the nerve impulses in the brain, and if GABA stops these impulses, it could seriously harm a person.
The medication lorazepam works in the central nervous system. The medication targets the receptors in the brain called GABA receptors, which causes the release of the neurotransmitter gamma-aminobutyric acid, also known as GABA.
This is the molecular structure of GABA.
The problem with lorazepam is that if a person becomes addicted to the medication, it can affect the antidiuretic hormone, also known as ADH or arginine vasopressin. ADH is made in the hypothalamus of the brain, and its main job is to tell the kidneys how much water to store. When lorazepam is abused, the pituitary gland will release too much ADH, causing the body to collect too much water, which is a condition known as hyponatremia.
Some possible side effects of lorazepam include dizziness, blurred vision, insomnia, forgetfulness, vomiting, and appetite changes. These are the more common side effects. Side effects may include dark urine, discouragement, drooling, increased thirst, not breathing, jaundice, increased sweating, constipation, shortness of breath, delusions, vomiting, respiratory failure, brain edema, depression, lung hemorrhage, skin rash, diarrhea, and in rare cases, death.